Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing amazing. So, this morning I want to talk about the fact that, and I was just talking to the BYB crew, the Build Your Online Business crew, before you guys got here. The fact that you are closer to $1 million than you think. I'm gonna repeat that again for the people that don't get it. You are closer to $1 million than you think. There are some strategic things that you have to change. You do have to be hustling in the right direction. But once you start to hustle in the right direction, it is going to be the consistency, the momentum, that compound effect of doing things over and over and over and over that is going to push you past that 7-figure mark. And I'm actually starting a series of masterclass in the new year called the 7-Figure Series. Now, I do a lot of $29, $39 workshops, but what I've seen about those workshops over the years is that they've evolved. And pretty much every workshop I have, we end up putting $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $750,000 on paper. And I want to make sure that the price of the masterclass matches the information that you're receiving. So I am going to be increasing the prices of that masterclass series in the new year. Just like the webinar we did last night on monetizing Facebook groups. Let's talk about that real quick. So what'd you learn, Jamie? Oh, and if you want to get your replay, you got about 24 hours to go to bit.ly/Black Friday Money in order to get your replay. After that, it'll be in my digital store at www.wealthspeakeruniversity.com. But what did you learn about that?
Hey guys, so last night was like a reminder and a kick in my patootie that I am so undervaluing myself, my intellectual property. I know more. I don't charge people for what I know. And so I came up with a new word for 2020, Coach, because of last night and because of last week, actually this week coming up. My word for 2020 is invoice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what happens, and we're going to actually do that. I'm going to be having it's called a vision for the decade, which is going to be one of the kickoffs for my masterclass series. I'm going to have a 7-figure profit planning that's going to be part of the kickoff for my masterclass series. But when you put a word in your mind like that, and let that word take hold, whatever your deficiency is starts getting worked on every waking and every sleeping moment. Your subconscious will take that word and start weaving it in and out of all the molecules of your mind and your body and your spirit.
It's a real thing.
So what happens is you stop talking to people without an invoice. You stop supporting people without an invoice. You stop adding extras. Now, me as a coach, I do go above and beyond. Once you're in my mentorship and you're paying, I feel like I go above and beyond. Saturday and Sunday morning, we had classes on how to take pictures with your iPhone. Tonight, I'm going to do a bonus to help them get ready for their 12 days of Christmas. So I know I go above, but they're already paying an exceptional amount of money. So I will go, but you can't, like I told Jamie, if you go above and beyond for everybody, at what point am I special?
True. That's true. That's a true statement, Coach. And so let me tell y'all a quick story what happened to me with one of my clients, a client that was not as gracious to me as I had been to them. And I answered after hour calls and went above and beyond to make this book launch happen, even though they weren't paying on time, even though they delayed significantly. And I stayed up late to get the book out. And then when it came time for that grace to be returned to this publisher, it wasn't. So who could I have been angry with? Could I say, well, what about all the A, B, C, D, E, F, G that I did for you? It
No,
wasn't.
ma'am.
I can't even put the blame on them. The blame goes on me. So my issue and my problems in my household, in my bank account,
Say that.
has nothing to do
Morning Timeless.
with
With anybody but you.
it's me. And so I had to make the decision, the hard decision for me. I will no longer undervalue what God has given me. It's shortchanging me. It's shortchanging my gifts. It's shortchanging my family. My word for 2020 is invoice. And yes, I'm going to serve you and I'm going to do what I do, but I'm not going to do it for free no more.
Absolutely. And you know, that's one of the problems that we as women have. And go ahead and say me if you have this problem too. We think that our grace is going to automatically be repaid.
Yeah.
And when it's not, we get bitter, we get frustrated, we get angry. But the truth of the matter is, if you set your rates up front,
yeah.
Hold on, wait, I'm not even done.
Yeah.
If you understand how abundant money really is, you'll stop taking on any and every client. Every client ain't your client.
Absolutely.
And you can see a fool coming.
Yeah.
And you may take them because you say, oh, and guys, if you haven't shared the broadcast, make sure you share the broadcast. We're going to be giving away a laptop and a printer this month. Make sure you text BYOB Pink to get in. Make sure you complete the form, because if you don't complete the form and we draw your name, you can't get in. But we will go above and beyond somebody thinking that that person is going to automatically pay us back. And when they don't, we get frustrated, we get angry. But we got to stop and realize a couple things. Number one, we got to realize this is business. Yes. Somebody type that in. This is business. So even if I like you, if we don't have an invoice between us, why is we talking?
Absolutely.
And it's going to be that person that you go above and beyond for, that person that have paid you. This is business. This is how I feed my family.
Yes.
So when you come to me asking me to negotiate my fees, I look at it as disrespectful. I look at it as a disgrace. Yeah. And that's right, Miss Timmy Treon. It ain't personal.
It's not.
This how we eating over here. And you need to start treating your business like that. And when you start to treat your business like that, the people who are willing to pay you will show up.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised how broke folks scare people out. Oh, that's your client?
Oh my goodness. Woo! That's deep.
Oh, you working with her? So guys, it's not personal, it's business. You run around here with them free Facebook groups. I did a $29 webinar last night to teach you how to free yourself from free groups.
Yeah.
And the one woman inboxed me and was like, well, I already had this group of 1,000 people. I don't know what to do. I said, you must have missed the first few minutes where we said, once you have conditioned them, right, Timeless? You know, Jay-Z is my man. He said, I'm not a businessman, I'm a business man.
Yes.
He said, I'm not a businessman, I'm a business. That's what I told you guys the other day. You're a corporation.
Yes.
You're a company. Stop treating yourself as if you're a mom and pop business. You deserve business coaching. You need business consultations. You must have wise counsel. I don't say that because I'm a business coach. I say that because I spend tens of thousands of dollars a year to hire wise counsel. Yeah. And so it's not accidental that my business grows, my knowledge grows, my strategy grows. None of that is accidental. Yeah. So for you not to be able to spend the bare minimum, $29, $39, $99 to grow your business. And I'm going to tell you, everybody under the sound of my voice should have at least one Facebook group that they are nurturing. What you say, Thomas? When the grass is cut, the snakes are show. He said, I got to thank my homie, somebody for that, though. Come on, Jay-Z. At the end of the day, when you don't put a value, and I'm going to say a high value, somebody type in high. When you don't put a high value on your gifts, your talents, your time, your intellect, your emotions, if I got to sacrifice my time to get something done for you, isn't it worth an invoice?
Ooh.
If I've got to expedite something for you, isn't it worth an invoice? If I got to go out of my way to get something done for you so that you can make money, isn't it worth an invoice?
Ooh.
And we've got to stop talking ourselves out of invoices, because that same person is going to charge you high dollar. Yeah, that same person is going to charge you, and then you're going to be mad. Talking about why she charging me all this. I did this, that for her. You can't be mad. You can't be mad that she put a value, a high value on her time and you didn't. You can't be mad that she put a high value on her products and services and you didn't. If you choose to run around here and give away $1 million worth of, and not only that, we've got to learn to weigh. Just like fruit in the store. You don't go in the store and get just as many bananas as you want for $1. Mm-hmm. They gonna put their bananas on a scale. We've got to learn to weigh.
That's good.
Our work, our time, our energy, our intellect. If you don't learn how to weigh them, what you're gonna do is you're gonna find yourself selling stuff for way too cheap.
Mm-hmm. And you know
way
what?
Too many people.
You know what, Coach, you're right. You know, all of us in this community is so talented that, you know, you kind of, because you've been used to giving so much, you know, you kind of forget and kind of go over. But, you know, and I remember the time, sometimes I got to be brought back. I remember the time I talked to you and you said, where are you at? I said, I'm going in Home Depot, I'm going in Lowe's. Well, I hate going in those big box stores because I spend so much time in there. And so I get sick of the stomach. I'm mad because I'm there. I can't find anybody. She said, what, Coach said, what you doing there? I said, I'm finding some things for that client. She said, you need to invoice that client or cut them off. Because that's way beyond over. Sometimes you got to be brought back, you know, that, you know, my time is valuable. That client couldn't do that. The time when I told Coach, look, I think I'll lose everything. I didn't realize my importance. Boy, Coach spun around on that chair the weekend. I don't know if y'all remember. And hit me back. That's why you need a coach, because you forget how much knowledge and how valuable you are.
Yeah.
And some people will take advantage of you if you don't keep that at the top of your head.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
I had a client charge me for the book that I published.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm done. You know what? It's a difference, you know, and I keep trying to do right by people. I do.
Okay, so let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk.
I think that all of us want to do right by people.
Yeah.
That's not a blanket exclusion, though.
No.
Doing right by the people who have done right by you is totally different than just doing right by everybody and their mama.
That's it.
Doing right by everybody and their mama will keep you broke. Doing right by everybody and their mama will keep you bitter. Because when it's time for right to be done by you,
Yeah.
Them same people you done broke your neck with, Good Morning Bliss Beauty Supply, those same doggone people are gonna be conspicuously absent.
Yeah, true.
I want to give away a bonus this morning. How many of y'all like bonuses?
Yes.
It is the 12th day of Christmas, guys. I have a 12 product bundle available on my site for only $99. You get 12 products, plus you get recordings of our most recent conference in Atlanta this past weekend for only $99. But today,
Oh Lord.
today I'm gonna add a bonus.
Oh Lord.
Speaking of money, how many of y'all like bonuses? Go ahead and say me.
Me.
Go ahead and say me. Everybody like, okay. So Bliss Beauty Supply said that conference was amazing. It was. And you're going to get all the recordings when they're available, as well as the influencer recordings. So y'all like bonuses. So today only, everybody that downloads my 12 Days of Christmas for $99, I'm going to give you a copy of the money scale. The money scale will teach you how to create at minimum 15 products.
Wow.
Create and price. It will show you how to put all of your knowledge together and split it out into multiple products. If you go to www.Wealth University, if you scroll down to all products and read about the money scale, you'll see what an amazing bonus it is. And that's today only. Today only, you get the money scale. And let me tell you something. Until you scale your business beyond that one product, beyond that two product, you're going to continue to struggle to come up with revenue. So here's what you should be doing. If somebody comes to you and says, I need help, your first question should be, how much help?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they say, I want a lot of help, and they ain't got but $20, they gonna get $20 worth of help.
Yeah.
And typically $20 worth of help does not include access to me.
No, that's right.
Am I teaching anybody this morning? I'm not gonna tell them what it is, Jamie. I'm just gonna tell them it ain't me.
It ain't me.
If they say I got $100, that's probably not gonna include one-on-one time on the phone with me, because I know how to scale my products and services. One-on-ones with me start at $1,500.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's all you get. And people ask, how long is it? Can I teach y'all something else? If I can teach you something this morning, say me.
Me.
Somebody say teachers coach.
Teachers
When
coach.
I say $1,500 a session, I don't mean an hour. I don't mean 90 minutes. A session is until you get your resolution. So if I can teach you how to create a year-long marketing calendar in 15 minutes, which I can, if I can show you how to create a customized, because I don't do cookie cutter, a customized profit plan for your business in 15 minutes, if I could show you how to go from 100,000 a year to 200, 300,000 in 7 or 8 minutes, that's your session. I don't work by the hour. I work by the intellect.
Oh, that's good.
Somebody's gonna catch that. I don't work by the hour, because it's not gonna teach me. It's not gonna take me an hour to show you what I need to do and what you need to do. So when that time is up, that time is up. Quit charging by the hour and make sure you're definitive. If I were a event planner and I said that part of my services is to meet you at a venue, I would put a time limit on it. because people will say
Mhm.
and do anything. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna be there at 8. I'm gonna wait until 8:15. If you haven't arrived, I'm gonna go ahead and do the walkthrough and leave. And my walkthrough's not gonna last any more than 15 minutes. Y'all need to spell out the particulars in these contracts.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I don't charge by the hour, I charge by the intellect. So if I can show you how to double and treat, okay, Chiquita, I did a 1-year-long marketing plan with you. I showed you how to create multiple workshops and webinars and telesummits. And minus the Mimi chatter, how long did it take us?
Maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Maybe.
For a year.
And because she's a platinum client, we covered multiple areas. And that's another thing you need to learn. And guys, you need to go grab that bundle. Even included in that bundle is 30+ ways to get startup capital for your business. If you're running around, running your business broke, you don't have an excuse for that. There's money out there. You need to acclimate yourself with the money that is available. If you don't want the whole bundle, just go get the startup capital checklist for $12. WealthSpeakerUniversity.com. You don't want the whole bundle? Just get 30 days of thanks for $12. Pick and choose what you want. The best value is that $99 bundle, because that's where you're going to get the money scale. But stop allowing people total access to your mind for a set amount of money. You don't get total access for $1,500. You don't. So yeah, I don't work by the hour. And if you're trying to work by the hour too, offering consultations, I saw a life coach offering $20 one-on-one consultations. I wanted to send her a letter, anonymous letter in the mail. They say, girl, you messing up the economy.
Right. Please, sis, that foolishness.
You need to cut it. You need to go in my kitchen and get out the biggest pair of scissors I got and cut it out.
$20 for a one-on-one. Wow.
And the funny thing is, she really wasn't drawing anybody but the troubles. And then she didn't have a time limit. She was having 60, I'm gonna pay him. She was having 2-hour one-on-ones, 2.5-hour one-on-ones.
Wow.
Girl, you're not finna lay up on my phone with me for $20 and lay out. Girl, you can't get a copay on a therapist for $20. But guys, this is what we do. And we allow people to abuse our time. We allow people to abuse our intellect, our privileges, and then have the audacity to be mad. Want to throw a fit, be angry. Talk about the person. But it ain't their fault, guys, it's you. How many of you have gone out there to grab that bundle so you can get that bonus to the money scale? www.wealthspeakeruniversity.com. Girl, I was on Bentley Road before I knew it.
I know.
I had ran off on a plug. So guys, yeah, you're closer to $1 million than you think, but you got to reprogram the way you offer your products and services. Berlin, what'd you learn last night?
I learned I don't have because I wasn't moving. And I need to walk, like I got somewhere to go. And that means set those groups up, monetize them, and just do it. and just do it. Just that plain. I need to do it.
And don't wait until you've set these groups up to monetize. Don't do it. What'd you learn, Keita? Keita, was you there last night? Keita be falling off on the plug on Sundays.
I need to follow my coach's directions and take my darn nap in the middle of the day. I need to do.
I done told you have to.
Yeah.
Because not only did I jump on there last night, I went live before and I went live
And
after.
Yeah.
It was like
I've been trying to go live at midnight. I ain't been making it. I haven't been making it, but I wasn't there, coach, but I know it was off the chain. I'm gonna have to watch the replay. There's so much that I don't know, so much I know that I haven't implemented.
And somebody told me last night that, you know, I'm still waiting to implement from your last class, so I don't want to join another class. I said, girl, you'll never get there then, because you never can execute all of it. There's an evolution that happens, right? So you know, Keita being with me for years, Verlin being with me for years, and Jamie, you going on your second year, you see that the knowledge comes back around. It's almost like reading a book for the second time. Every time the knowledge comes back around, you get something new out of it, depending on where you are in your business.
Yeah.
So, you know, the first time I hear something, it may help me make $100,000. The second time I hear it, it may help me make $250,000. I can hear that same information. After I've made $250,000, that same information may help me make $500,000. There are transitions that happen as you learn to make money. And when those mental transitions are not happening, that's where the problem comes from.
Ooh, Roshanda, you missed it last night, honey. All of that would have been answered last night in the webinar. Roshanda said, good morning, ladies. I'm having trouble setting up a group to monetize it.
You know, Roshanda, and I told you this before, when you have a coach, you can't miss what I do. And I sat there and did 2 hours plus. I showed y'all $367,000 worth of ways to monetize Facebook groups last night.
It was good.
I showed you from a blank sheet of paper that if you were to create a group today, let me show you how to put a plan in place to monetize that group to well over $367,000. And I just stopped adding stuff. Good information. I was struggling with not completing a course and got discouraged because of being behind. But see, here's the thing. Guys, can I be brutally honest with you about your discouragement? If you don't want to be discouraged, do better.
Oh.
If you don't want to be discouraged, do better. You got to ask yourself, why am I behind? Am I behind because life took over? Am I behind because the kids took over? It's probably not even your fault that you're behind. But guess what? You are now. So are you going to just quit, which is going to leave you further behind? Or are you going to hustle and catch up? And that is the real truth of the matter. Yeah. You're closer to 1 million than you think, but the action that you have to take to get there is just stupendous. And most people are not willing to employ that much knowledge and discipline for yourself. Because you do it at a job. And y'all be at them jobs going hard like Jackie Chan. Employee of the month, employee of the decade, all of that. But when it comes, if your job would have had a training, Roshanda, you wouldn't have missed that.
She was at work last night, Coach. She said, can she get the replay?
Everybody gets the replay all the time. But let me tell you what I would have did. I would have been with them earphones on and steady listening.
Okay.
I'd had at least one piece in my ear. So yeah, don't ever get discouraged. Failure is part of this. You have to say, am I willing to fight that part? So yep, make sure you go out to wellspeakeruniversity.com. Look at that holiday bundle. It's sick. I gave y'all some of the best of the best when it comes to money and generating money for the new year. So don't miss it. Well, guys, we're going to get out of here. I got a long day. Don't forget, today only is your opportunity to download the bundle and get a bonus. I'm going to have to send it separately now. So don't download. Be like, Coach, it ain't here. It ain't here. I got to send it separately, but make sure if you download, check your spam for the link, download all of your products to your phone and open them up from there, your phone or your computer. All right. All right, guys. Coach, love y'all. Have an amazing day. And we will see you later tonight.